Bottom of the tier list.
Let's see.
This is working. Okay.
Yeah, Eyes, come with me this time.
Okay.
It's back to LH Elementary.
Need some help with musical things.
It could come in handy.
Yeah.
There's no piano. I checked the music stand. There's a piece of sheet music on it. Gashi music. Carp streamer. We step into the hall and the loudspeaker crackles. What? Did she just say she'll dissect us for ingredients? She used her wonderful brains as ingredients and dissect us. Then that means... That's why she had us take those tests. She wanted to see if we were worthy enough to become ingredients. Setting up tests to select her prey. That's what Miss Zhu is trying to do. The heads line up in that blood-stained room. The image of my head joining them comes to mind more easily than I like.
Sorry, the road's crowded.
Ai, get a hold of yourself. I shake Ai, she seems to be dreaming. Deathmark is tied to deep crimson. If you miss left until death closes in. So, something's rushing up the western staircase with amazing speed. Shit. I doubt we'll be able to escape. In that case, only option is to... We'll ambush her. We'll hide so we get the advantage. I grab Ai's hand and run down the hall. Which classroom should we hide in? Music room. We ran to the music room. Mizu smiles and leaps forward the second she sees us come out of the pot locker. She's coming closer on her ostrich legs. It's like she could jump at us at any moment.
It's a cool design. I like it. A mix of animals.
Crazy. That face, though.
Yeah, that face is funny.
That looks like shark teeth.
I thought that too.
Well, it's a pig head.
It's like a pig with like shark teeth.
Mm-hmm.
We have to reach the piano to play the song. We gotta get past Miss Zoo first. We need to do better to distract Miss Zoo or we die before we reach the piano. Miss Zoo dashes and performs a jump kick.
A jump kick?
It wasn't effective.
High
okay.
jump kick.
I hope the gauge back in front of us and endured a fierce kick by cushioning the blow.
Oh no.
Her arm snakes hiss, threatening us. A scouter liquid and ignite with the matches. Mizu stretches out her snake arms. It wasn't effective. The snakes are confused by the mass of flames and are unable to aim.
This one's more like a Pokemon battle than any of them.
Oh.
Oh no. Don't do that.
Don't do what?
What she's doing.
Don't look at her face, look at
Don't
something else.
breathe.
Look at her Victoria's Secret bra.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Dyed in a crimson red.
She strikes with a hammer. Mizu opens her mouth wide, chomping down the hammer and stopping it. I looks for something to play the song. Mizu is stuck in place. We can get to the piano now. Eye fingers dance over the keys. Mizu stiffens as if she's paralyzed. Mizu is weakened. Yashiki uses a megaphone and tries to yell. I yell as loud as I can into the megaphone. Mizu's entire body convulses. Like a puppet cut strings, pieces of her body turn to lumps and fall to the floor. All that's left is a horrible stench of bodily fluids and blood hanging in the air. I don't sense Miss Zoo anymore.
Did we do it? Are you gonna get me killed?
We'll see about that. Eyes back to normal. Her mark is probably gone. But, as expected, mine is still there. So there are still spirits in this city. The look on my face is probably obvious. Aya looks at me apologetically. I've gotten used to it. I'm just glad you and Yasuka are safe now.
Mr. Yashiki.
Anyway, I wonder what this is. There's a folded paper on the ground where Ms. Zhu vanished. I open and find an old map. Shining a flashlight on it, the first word that I can see is army.
Is this what Miss Hiroo said was stolen from her?
It could be. I put the map in my bag, then finally bid farewell to the music room and its beast and perfume smell.
Oh, wait a second.
What is it?
I want to bring that sheet music.
Mm.
A reminder of my music beating evil. You know, this would make great inspiration for a new song.
I kind of want to linger here.
Yeah, I'll just be 2 secs.
Hey! I dashed back inside the music room before I can say anything in reply. Jeez. She totally does whatever she wants. Christy was the same way. Is this what happens when you become famous? No, I'm being unfair.
Why do you keep letting people do this?
Well, we weren't so dumb in the first place. The door slides closed. I reach out my right hand to open it. My mark burns in pain. I tug a door to open it. But it won't open. What's happening?
No way.
I slam to the door over and over, trying to break it down, but it doesn't budge an inch. It's been around spirits enough by now, and something supernatural is at work here.
You think?
I feel overwhelmingly powerless, like I'm trying to destroy a steel door in my hands. But I keep pounding on it with my fists. The door slides open on its own suddenly. I stumble into the room as if I'm being pulled in. I knew the moment I heard her scream, but to actually see it in front of me, where the scrap of resolve I held onto has now vanished into the night. The pale flesh and organs scattered about. Only a few limbs remain in a pool of blood. Her soft skin, her bubbly innocent smile. Did the nest of snakes devour her? Or the spirit we thought we killed? The grief rises up to me like a tremendous violent storm.
That kind
For
of
a
scared
second,
me.
for a second I thought we were dead too.
I drag my useless body out of school and get into the car. I desperately want to be far away from the school as fast as possible. I managed to gain some calm on the walk from the garage to the entrance hall. Now that Mary's gone, I need to keep it together.
Oh, welcome back. I believe I must thank you. My mark has indeed vanished.
I still have mine, though. I mean, not that I believe that it's going to kill me or anything. It doesn't bother me at all.
By the way, where is Miss I?
I couldn't protect her.
Oh. Well, thank goodness you at least were able to get back safely.
That's all Yasuko said. Her eyes betray how she really feels. They are filled with deep sadness.
Poor girl. But being sad over it won't bring her back. Come on, shake it off.
On the other hand, Hiroo seems totally fine. She probably doesn't care much about people other than herself.
More importantly, Mr. Yashiki, did Zukawa have anything on her?
You mean this? I pulled the old map out of my bag.
Yes, that's it. It's an important family heirloom.
Hiroo snatches the map out of my hand without even so much as thank you.
I guess you deserve a reward. Have this instead.
She takes the purple notebook from her coat. The color is different, but the design matches the red notebook we found in the shelter.
It's Zukawa's diary. It was in her room. Looks like she was still sane when she wrote in it.
And take the notebook from her.
It seems Miss Zoo was interested in that map of yours, Miss Hiroo. Could you tell us more about it?
No. It's basically just a treasure map.
Well, now I want to know you more. The clock begins to chime. It's almost dawn. And we should go get some sleep. You can use any room on the second floor.
Thank you. That would be lovely.
Also, Yasuka, you must leave the mansion tomorrow. There's no need for you to stay here now that the mark is gone.
Oh dear. Are you telling me to leave you and Miss Hiroo here by yourselves? Please don't joke. I have specifically requested my assistance.
I'm grateful, really, but those who have escaped the mark should return to their normal lives. That's the dying wish of Saya Kujo, and Mary's as well.
What?
Yasuka, I'd like you to help out another way. I'm sure you know other people in the supernatural phenomenon field can research the mark with your knowledge and connections. An investigation like that's beyond me. I know practically zero about spirits. This is the only thing I could think of. If Mary was still here, it'd be different, but... Yasuka stares at me silently. I stare right back into her eyes, not turning away.
Fine. I'll leave the legwork to Young. I'll do what I can to help.
I'm counting on you.
Of course. I won't let you down.
Her voice and posture exude confidence and reliability. I'm sure it's a good part of why she's so successful as a fortune teller. However, I shall rest for today. Oh.
However, I shall rest for today. These old bones are exhausted. Good night.
Jeez. So you're saying I have to stay? Not that I care.
I thought you didn't believe in the mark's curse because it's unscientific.
But of course, there's no way in hell I believe something like that. But it's also true that I haven't found solid proof to deny it either. And Miss Yasuoka's mark really did up and disappear. It's Yasuoka. They made a typo again. So I've decided to stay here and see how this plays out. That's all. It's the truth.
I can see she's desperately trying to hide that she's terrified of the supernatural.
Well, I owe you for saving me, so I'll tell you a bit about it. It could be related to the mark somehow, too.
Are you talking about the map?
Yeah. It's of an underground shelter in H City. The only way Zukawa found that shelter was because of this map.
Not sure why I should be eager for an old map facilities to have to be 50 years old.
That's a secret. It's possible that whatever turned Zukawa into a monster is down there in that shelter.
What? What do you mean?
I've already told you that I have no intention of giving you any details. I'm tired too, so I'm going to bed.
Hero makes her way upstairs to the rooms. The end of our last conversation swirls around my head. The shelter, army, Zukawa is transforming. And a deja vu I felt down the shelter. What does it all mean? It's no use. My brain's so tired that the words are just repeating nonsensically over and over. I can't get my thoughts in order. Might as well go to bed for today.
Is there like a true ending for Mizzou?
For who?
Mizzou? Like
Yeah,
you go
there's always
together.
there's always an ending where you can kill the spirit or save it.
Okay.
Remember, we've been killing the spirits first, and then saving them, so we can watch ourselves be tortured.
Be killed, yes. Terribly. Oh, and we get to see Miss Zoo's beautiful face again.
Oh, I'm sorry, I dropped my wallet.
I actually do wonder what she was going to do with the ingredients. If she was going to add them to herself, or if she has another thing.
Knowledge. And I can't skip this.
Hello.
Something with the eyes.
There were normal pupils, and they went into focus mode.
Alright, have to use something different this time. Wait, no. Here we go. I try to ignite the eyes and Ashura's charm with the match. Mizu shrieks when she sees the charm goes up in flames. She clings onto me, scrambling to get it back from me. Gah! Pressed together, my sweat squelches as it mixes with her bodily fluids. Gross. Ashura's eyes and charm disintegrates to ash in Mizu's hand and scatters into air. Her eyes pin me in place with their intense fury. The snakes on Mizu's arms raise their heads and swiftly strike at the prey, but their fangs sink into Mizu's torso. The snakes are feasting on the place. Feasting on the places where she touched my skin. It's because of my human smell? They devour her torso, the only part of her that is human. She squeals with joy. After consuming their host, the snake arms detach and fall to the ground, wriggling their half-torn bodies that vanish into the darkness. I don't sense Mizu anymore.
Did we do it?
Eyes back to normal. Her mark is probably gone. But, as expected, mine is still there. So there are still spirits in the city. The look on my face is probably obvious. I looks at me apologetically. I gotten used to it. I'm just glad you and Yusoka are safe now.
Mr. Yashiki.
Anyway, I wonder what this is. It's a folded paper on the ground where Miss Zhu vanished. I open it, find it's an old map. Shining a flashlight on it, the first word I can see is army.
Is this what Miss Hiroo said was stolen from her?
It could be. I put the map in my bag. Then I finally bid farewell to the music room and its beats and perfume smell.
Oh, wait a second.
What is it?
I want to bring that sheet music as a reminder of my music beating evil. You know, this would make great inspiration for a new song.
Kind of want to linger here.
Yeah, I'll just be 2 secs.
Hey! I dashes back into the music room before I can say anything in reply. Jeez. She totally does whatever she wants. Christy was the same way. Is it what happens when we become famous? No, I'm being unfair.
Mr. Yashiki!
I burst out of the room and it clings to me. What happened?
A snake. It fell from the ceiling, hit my shoulder, and slid down my back.
She's nearly in tears.
Get it off me!
Okay. I feel around her back. She hangs on me. There's nothing there.
Huh?
Nothing's there. I can let go already. When you grab my neck, it's hard to...
Oh. Sorry. But I was telling the truth. I definitely felt something.
May fell off as you were running. So did you grab the sheet music?
Oh, yeah. That's all done. I'm sorry to make you wait. Madam Yasuoka and Miss Hiroo are expecting us, so let's head back.
We leave the school, climb to the car, and head to the mansion.
Hey y'all, we're back.
Oh, welcome back. I believe I must thank you. My mark has indeed vanished.
I still have mine, though. I mean, not that I believe that it's going to kill me or anything. It doesn't bother me at all.
She talks tough, but the whole time she's clenching her teeth.
More importantly, Mr. Yashiki, did Zukawa have anything on her?
You mean this? I pulled the old map out of my bag.
Yes, that's it. It's an important family heirloom.
Hiro snatches the map out of my hand without even so much as a thank you.
Oh, I guess you deserve a reward. Have this instead.
She takes the purple notebook from her coat. The color is different, but the design matches the red notebook we found at the shelter.
It's Zukawa's diary. It was in her room. It looks like she was still sane when she wrote in it.
I take the notebook from her.
It seems Miss Sue was interested in that map of yours, Miss Hiroo. Could you tell us more about it?
No. It's basically just a treasure map.
Well, now I want to know even more.
We should have taken a look earlier.
The clock begins to chime. It's almost dawn. Everyone should go get some sleep. You can use any room on the second floor.
Thank you. That would be lovely.
Also, Yasuka, you must leave the mansion tomorrow. There's no need for you to stay here now that your mark is gone.
Oh dear. Are you telling me to leave you and Miss Hiroo here by yourselves? Please don't joke. I specifically requested my assistance.
Ungrateful, really. But those who have escaped the march return to their normal lives. That's the dying wish of Saya Kujo, and Mary's as well.
But
Yasuka, I'd like you to help out another way. I'm sure you know other people in the supernatural phenomenon field. Can you research the mark with your knowledge and connections? An investigation like that is beyond me. I know practically zero about spirits. This is the only thing I can think of. If Mary was still here, it'd be different, but... Yasuka stares at me silently. I stare right back into her eyes, not turning away.
fine. I'll leave the legwork done. I'll do what I can to help. Besides, if I stay behind, I'm sure Miss I would want to as well.
I'm counting on you.
Of course, I won't let you down.
Her voice and posture exude confidence and reliability. I'm sure it's a good part of why she's so successful as a fortune teller.
However, I shall rest for today. These old bones are exhausted. Good night.
Mr. Yashiki, are you sure you'll be okay without me and Madame Yasuoka?
Yeah, I survived this long already. I'll manage somehow. Unease is bubbling up within me, but I pushed it down and forced a smile. Can't let it worry about me.
Okay, then I'll trust you. But you better promise me. When your mark is gone, you'll come to one of my concerts. Promise?
If I get a VIP pass.
Of course. I'll get you a front row seat for sure. Okay, I'm heading up. Good night, Mr. Yashiki. Jeez. So you're saying I have to stay? Not that I care.
I thought you didn't believe in Mark's curse because it's unscientific.
Of course, there's no way in hell I believe something like that. But it's also true that I haven't found solid proof to deny it either. And Miss Yasuoka and Miss Ai's marks really did up and disappear. So I've decided to stay here and see how this plays out. That's all. It's the truth.
I can see she's desperately trying to hide that she's terrified or supernatural.
Well, I owe you for saving me, so I'll tell you a bit about it. It could be related to the mark somehow, too.
Are you talking about the map?
Yeah.
Is someone
Above
underground?
an underground shelter in each city. The only way Zukawa found that shelter was because of this map.
Not sure why I should be eager for an old map facilities that have to be 50 years old.
That's a secret. It's possible that whatever turned Zukawa into a monster is down there in that shelter.
What? What do you mean?
I've already told you that I have no intention of giving you any details. I'm tired too, so I'm going to bed.
Hiro makes her way upstairs to the rooms. Then our last conversation swirls around my head. The shelter, army, Sakura's transformation, and deja vu I felt down the shelter. What does it all mean? It's no use. My brain's so tired that the words are just repeating nonsensically over and over. I can't get my thoughts in order. I'm just gonna go to bed for today.
Scam did not pass the spell check.
No, it did not.
Mary isn't here no more. Should I rest for today? I decided to rest for now.
Goodbye and good riddance, Miss Zoo.
Night, night.
Night, night.
It's been nearly a day since we found Mary. We're like a boat adrift on the ocean without a compass to guide us. Who knows where the currents will take us? Will we find salvation at the end?
Hey, Mr. Yashiki. Looks like we wasted a whole day. Is it going to be like this every day? If you're done checking in here, why don't we take a look outside?
Mary said unnecessary contact with outsiders could speed up the Mark's curse. If I lose any more of my memories, I'm not sure I'll be able to function. For the past 10 days, the only other person I've spoken to is the convenience store clerk.
That explains why we've only had TV dinners and snack food to eat. But sitting and waiting isn't going to accomplish anything. I'd rather not wind up forgetting my own name, like you. Not that I completely believe that this curse thing is real.
She raises her voice to her hideout shakes. She's still stubbornly sticking to her denial of the existence of spirits in a mark. But now she's already accepted it. After all, she went through it herself last night.
Ghosts and curses don't exist. Why'd this have to happen to me?
Hiroo is startled at the sudden knock. A visitor in the middle of the night. I don't need Mary to know some mark bearer. Greg, just
Sounds
go
like
with
a woman
it.
from the footsteps.
Oh,
Honestly,
okay.
Yeah.
It did sound like.
Good
Hiroo.
detail, alright? Go
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Sorry to just impose on you so late.
Nope, you were wrong.
Dude, that's BS. Come on. No way.
A tall,
Anyways,
thin man walks in. His skin is the white as a sheet, and dark circles near to swallow his eyes. It's almost like a dead person stands before us.
You're Yashiki and Hiroo, right? I read about you in the mark from Yasuoka before I came here. Something about a Miss Zoo, too? Sounds like you had a rough night.
He seems to know Yasuka, and she's following through on her promise to send him to help us.
Well, let's get introductions done. I'm Shuuji Daimon. You can guess my occupation. Wearing this thing means I don't have to explain. Thank goodness.
He gestures to the stethoscope around his neck.
What kind of business brings a doctor like you here?
Diamond's eye flicker over at the suspicious in Hiroo's tone.
No need to be so defensive. I have the cursed scar, same as you. The mark.
He unbuttons his shirt to reveal a familiar mark on the left side of his chest.
Just suddenly appeared one day. To be honest, I thought it happened to me. Maybe it's punishment for being stupidly curious about it.
Curious? Did you know about the mark before Yasuka told you about it?
Yeah, that's right. There's mention of a strange scar in my grandpa's records as a military physician. I did some personal research.
A military physician's records would mean they'd be from the Second World War, more than 50 years ago.
But that doesn't add up. Rumors of the mark only started about a month ago now. If it was mentioned in those records, the rumors would be much older.
There's a reason for that. Patients with the symptoms were kept in a secret army laboratory. After the war, all top-secret documents related to the lab were burned. Except the clinical records I found.
A secret lab, huh? That's kind of hard to believe.
Dr. Daimon, you don't mean to say the mark was used as some sort of biological weapon?
Every country had at least one or two soldiers who were divinely possessed. People only call on gods when they're in trouble. It was the end of the war. They were backed in the corner.
How unscientific. Don't you think so, Mr. Yashiki?
We can't deny it's possible.
What? Are you serious?
See why Yasuoka gave you her stamp of approval? The way you consider every possibility is indeed admirable. That open-mindedness must allow you to face the supernatural. However, it's hard to picture the mark being used as a weapon. It seems the 13th Army Engineering Lab was developing something. It was called the Cannon Soldier.
Cannon soldier. That makes me think of about Hisaba cannon. 50 years ago and the Buddha statues. It can't be. Dr. Daimon, where is that lab?
Unfortunately, I have no idea. Sorry. Documents my grandfather kept don't give any details about it.
Let's see.
Hey, Mr. Yashiki. That 13th Army Engineering Lab. It's the shelter Zukawa went to.
She pulls out her old map.
I'd wanted to keep it secret, but as I'd rather not die from this mark, I'll tell you. This shows the entrances to the 13th Army Engineering Lab.
Whoa, are you serious?
In his excitement, he starts coughing.
My apologies. Where did you get that, Hiroo?
My grandfather passed 6 months ago. We were sorting his belongings. Isn't the idea of a secret lab just fascinating? So I thought I'd look into it.
And then Ms. Tsukara stole it?
I accidentally let it slip to her. She loved strange experiments like that, so it probably stuck with her. I thought as much, though. Whatever turned her into a monster is down in that secret lab.
That's a pretty unscientific line of reasoning.
Using the occult to turn yourself into a monster is utter nonsense. But if there's a scientific method behind it, I'll have to consider it.
I suppose that's just how she is.
Was your grandfather involved with the lab in some way, Hiroo?
He could have been. All I know is he was an engineer with the rank of captain.
Wait, hold on. You're both grandchildren of people involved with the engineering lab. And now both of you have the mark?
Yes, that would be correct. That and our lab coats are probably all Hiroo and I have in common.
From what we understand, people with the mark appeared in a secret lab 50 years ago. There might be something there that would help us find the truth behind the curse. That's also the origin of the Cannon Soldier. A name that reminds me of a statue traces of a zoo and this shelter may all be connected to the Buddha statues that were stolen from H Shrine.
Dr. Daimon gave us a lot of info. We'll have to thank Yasuoka for introducing him to us.
The fates are indeed mysterious.
Dr. Daimon, will you help us?
Yes, of course. Don't expect anything physical.
Are you sick? You don't look so well.
Yes, something like that. I don't practice what I preach.
His dry laugh sounds like he's deflecting. He's abnormally thin for a man his age. It's possible that he's gravely ill.
So, we're heading to the shelter?
About that, we were stopped for going further by a locked door. That strange old man was there too. I thought he could cooperate with us though. It'd be difficult to break in from there.
Where did you enter the shelter?
A manhole on K. Miyamachi's North Road.
I see.
She opens the map and studies it.
You're right, an entrance is there. But there seems to be one other one. It's at Imno South Alley. Have you tried going there?
No, not yet.
Then let's go there.
Hopefully we can get in.